Hello, I'm Azai. So, you guys might have noticed that there hasn't been any new videos for the past week or two. Actually, it's been more than a week or two, at least for people that are on Patreon. I've actually haven't been recording a video for the past a good month or so, I'd say. The last one was actually the 32nd episode or 33rd episode for Tokyo Necro. And there is a reason for it, but I actually am not really sure what the reason is. Or at least I wasn't sure about it a couple of weeks ago, but I took a break from recording videos and, decided to do some introspection, go out with some more friends, go out with my family a lot more, talk to some more people. But there has been like a really empty feeling that I've been feeling a lot lately. Some of my friends said it's maybe I'm in a slump. My family said it just happens sometimes. There's no real reason for you to not be satisfied about something and stuff like that. But after introspecting, I feel like I learn something about myself more and more. And this is something that I've been dealing with ever since I finished high school. So to preface this, I actually am one of those snobby kids that didn't really study too much in high school and still make their way throughout, the year. And I was in a pretty prestigious high school, so most of the lessons are actually pretty hard. The education is also pretty strict, along with everything. The regulations are pretty strict. And because of that, I was never really someone who, thought too much about people that aren't really smart or people that aren't really, skillful, right? As I grew up, though, and I got out of that school, sadly, I did not actually go to a decent college. Well, it's a decent college, but coming from a prestigious school and then going to a decent college, you start to see people that aren't really smart or aren't really skillful at what they do. In my old school, there are people who get bad marks, but they were mostly getting bad marks because they weren't paying attention to the lesson, right? They had the ability, they had the capacity to actually learn, to be smart, or to be at least able to keep up with the lesson. But as I grew up, and then I went to, like I said, a decent college, there were a lot more people that they actually do learn, they listen, they pay attention, but they just keep getting bad grades. There's a reason I'm talking about this, by the way. Because of that, I have a standard of, my standards are actually a bit higher than most people. And right now, as I grow up and get older, the people around me, I don't really want to say they're not up to my standards, but it's just that my standards are just that much higher than most people. One of the biggest things that I feel like is actually making me feel this way is mediocrity. The feeling of the reason why I'm not satisfied lately. When I go cycling, I am actually a pretty enthusiastic cyclist. I used to go to do Zwift a lot in my indoor trainer, and I always feel good when I do it. But now, every week when I go cycling with my group, they're not like bad people or anything. Don't get me wrong. They're good people. They're really nice to talk to. They're fun to talk to, but they're not serious enough to actually, you know, keep up with my cycling. So I always have to keep up with them, or not keep up, but basically maintaining my own speed. Sorry if sometimes the mic cuts out. The mic is actually on my like chest right there, so sometimes it doesn't pick up what I'm saying. So excuse me for that. And it's like these little things in my life that I'm not satisfied with that is making me feel this way, you know? I also have the mentality of, not as a Let's Player when I record my videos, I have the mentality of just, you know, me and like you guys, we play visual novels for fun, right? But there's a very distinct, like, difference between a Let's Player for a visual novel and someone who actually just plays for fun. I just realized this because it's been so apparent on Tokyo Necro lately. The narrative that I keep voice acting is like, there's just so much narrative in that game. And if I were to actually like record multiple videos at once, my voice would sometimes give out, or my mind would wander about the story, or actually my mind doesn't really wander, but my my thought process and my patience, basically I get antsy when I play the game as a, you know, as a normal visual novel player, when I'm trying to let's play it, right? And I feel like that's making the experience and the video itself not as up to the quality that I usually bring. And I feel like that's also part of the reason of the mediocrity thing that I said about. I want to put out more videos, but the more I record in a single day, the more I feel like I'm kind of burning myself out, right? And like my thought process and my, you know, I actually feel like my thought process when it comes to playing visual novel is pretty good. I feel like I can point out my rationale pretty well when a certain scene is playing or stuff like that. But when I record multiple videos at once, it feels like I'm not able to do that because, like I said, being a Let's Player and being a normal visual novel player is very different. Like, I don't have to voice act the scenes when I just play a game as a non-Let's Player. And, you know, like, I don't have to voice out my thoughts in the process. And yeah, that actually takes a lot more than you think, even though you're just technically just talking, right? But sometimes I would record videos like 6 hours or more, right? Well, lately it's not really 6 hours. It's more like maybe 4.5 hours for the most part. But still, that's still quite a lengthy time. It's a pretty not like you know, not minimal. I don't know what the word I'm trying to look for here, but yeah, I guess part of the reason why I'm going on a tangent, aren't I? But yeah, I just wanted to say that part of the reason why I haven't really been making these videos is because I felt empty while making them, because the quality of them is not really on par with what I want. And you guys might say that that's just you. You don't really, like, people don't really care too much about the videos that you put out. But the thing is, I can't bring myself to put out stuff that I'm not satisfied with, you know? And that was weighing me down a lot, more than I thought. And that's why the current, like, plan or schedule for the channel is that I will be recording mostly once a day for people on Patreon. Sorry, like, this actually is not that much of a deal for people on YouTube, because you guys are getting mostly, you know, like, scheduled uploads, while people on Patreon, I feel so bad for them because they actually pay me money, and I haven't really been doing anything much throughout the month, especially this month. And yeah, like the plan is actually to just record once a day for me, at least for weekdays, because I also realize that I really, really hate editing videos. I really do. Like, I still people to actually really like visual novels. I want to show my enthusiasm to the visual novels, to the story that I let's play. But editing videos, man, they actually take a toll on me. And if I don't edit the videos as soon as I'm done with them, or at least at the same day, I am going to forget like bits and pieces of where I should edit out those H scenes and stuff like that. I hate that. I really do. And that's why, like I said, I guess the plan right now is going to... First off, though, I'm definitely going to finish off Tokyo Necro. That is something that I should have done maybe 3-4 weeks ago. I was, like I said, I was in a very weird mood because of what I was feeling. But now I kind of understand what the hell it is I'm feeling and what I want to change. I basically just need to not record as much videos in a single day so that I could put out the quality that I think is going to be a lot, a lot more up to par to what I would actually put out. But yeah, sorry for you guys on YouTube. Sorry for you guys on Patreon so much. Like, the whole month, like I said, I haven't really been doing it except for introspecting myself. My mental health is fine, trust me. Like, my physical health is also fine. I still go to the gym, and I don't really have any dark thoughts or anything like that. It's just, I feel empty, Like, there's some parts of me that just feels like something is going on, but I couldn't really pinpoint what it was for the past couple of weeks. And now I feel like I am at least getting hold of what it is that I feel like is making me empty. So I will be resuming uploading videos on YouTube and Patreon next week. This is going to be the buffer video to update you guys and to basically make me able to record videos on like Monday later on. But today I'll try to record a video for Tokyo Necro tomorrow too. Just to at least try to keep up with the recording schedule or upload schedule. So as you can see, like the past 2 weeks, it's been nothing but Rance Quest Magnum. So Rance Quest Magnum is done. So on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays now, it's going to be Dona Dona. I'm still gonna try to finish up Tokyo Necro, like I said, and then I'll continue back Kichikuo Rants, because I still want to show people, or I want people to like visual novels, man. That's the reason why I make these videos. But like I said, some of these videos I make sometimes just feel like what I want with these videos don't come across, I don't really want to show you guys like my gameplay of rants or stuff like that. That's really not the point of this channel. I want to show you guys my love for the rant series or any of the visual novels that I play, basically. But yeah, I guess that's enough rambling for me. Just want to give you guys an update. I am fine mentally and physically, though emotionally I am not sure. Lately I've been feeling a bit weird on that side too, but I feel like that's not really too much of an issue. It's not like I'm depressed or anything. It's just I can't seem to be able to show my emotions as much as usual, but that's a topic for another time. But yeah, hope you guys understand my current situation and what is going to happen in the future. So once again, apologies for the uploads that haven't really been consistent, and my actions about recording and stuff like that. And hope you guys have a good day, I suppose. See ya.